Hello and welcome everyone to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage and today we're going to be having a look at Ethereum. Before we jump into the price action though, I'd just like to say thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below. Okay, so let's get into this. So we were looking for this fifth wave to come down a bit deeper here within the structure. And we got two ways we can look at this. We can either look at this as this fifth wave is actually truncated into this zone, or alternatively, we just have to shift things back. But the thing is, within this internal count here, I don't really want to just shift it back because it starts to make less sense. Because it makes more sense that actually this third wave did end here. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is possible that this is actually truncated into this low point here. And we got two sort of options within this. Then either we can look at this potentially as just a corrective move to the upside here, or alternatively, what we can do is look at this as a beginning point for a bigger move up here. So like I said, we can potentially shift this over to over here. I don't really like it, but it is possible. So we're gonna look at that scenario as well. So stay tuned so you can see all the options available. So within this, basically we moved up into this fourth wave rejection area and we actually started to move down. So where are we going from now? So I've got sort of two ideas that I'm thinking within this structure. Basically what we can do, because there's a little bit of an overlap in this move here, I'm reluctant to treat it as an impulse as of yet, but I will show you a count where we do that. But it is possible we could come up into this high point here, and then we could actually break down again for another leg, and that would just be a bigger ABC pattern. So this channel that I've drawn doesn't have that much validity because it's only got these two touch points at the top here. But I've just drawn it from this high point to this high point and extended it to this lower area here, so as a potential channel that we could look to follow. So within this though, we could argue that this is a B wave, and then we're actually looking for that C wave to the downside. And if we look at this structure in that way, potentially what we could actually look to see is a move down towards this 1483 zone. So that's somewhere we could actually look to potentially move down to at a 1-to-1 if we start to break down again from here. So that's what I'd be looking for. However, there is some things that we need to talk about as well in a bullish perspective. So if we are looking at this as a bullish potential, effectively what we could then have otherwise is the fact that we could be looking at this as an extension. So what we would want to see here effectively is we'd be counting this as a 5-wave move from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into here, and then this is as a B wave to the downside, or wave 2. So it's possible this could just be an A, B, and C, and we move only up to this 1-to-1. However, if we do move past this 1693, it is possible that we could see some further extension within this. So what they would be looking at is that this could potentially be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. So the trigger point, or the most common third wave area, is the 1693. If we do move up above this 1693, then basically what we'd be talking about is having an additional fourth and a fifth. And if that plays out, the problem is, if it plays out as we have it here, it wouldn't reach this area of the 1773. So that 1773 is effectively the zone we would be looking for to complete this as a 5-wave move from here, as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if this yellow wave move here does extend up a bit, it is possible we could be setting up for another leg to the upside here. So we just need to see how this plays out. But if we do manage to move past the 1773, then potentially we could look to move sort of as high as this 1826 to the 1790 zone. So that's somewhere we could actually look to potentially target out if we do have a bigger 5-wave move play out here. And basically that would take us higher up into this range. And we were looking for the potential of this white fourth wave here. So for the most part, it is possible that it could be completed into here, and we could actually be looking to push up one more time. Like I said, alternatively, we're looking for this to break down again for another leg into this fourth wave, where this becomes an A, B, and a C. So we have sort of come into this previous fourth wave location as well, so it has met the requirements within that. It's just I would have liked it to be a bit bigger, considering that this one is so big in this wave too. So we'll have to see. It is possible, like I said, we break down here and we fail to hold these support zones. So that'll be the important thing. So if we're looking at this bullish option, effectively what we want to do is hold this 1575. If we lose this 1575, then we basically lose this potential of extension up here. Though only really by crossing back below this 1525 and this 1518 does it invalidate completely, because we can argue that within this we might just get a deeper move where this is a 1 and we're still actually within our wave 2. And basically what we'd be looking for then, if that's the case, is we'd actually be looking for support in a little bit of a deeper location, which would be here towards this 1582 to this 1549. So that would be basically looking for the potential that instead of this move being completed as a 1-2 and then having a 1-2 over here, we'd be looking at this as potentially an A, a B, and a C wave to the downside. So if that's the case, effectively within this structure here, we could look to push down towards this, let me remove this one, this 1-to-1 here, and that's 156705. And if I put this back and remove this one, that would actually be right here, sort of in this golden pocket area, the 0.618 to the 65 zone. So that's an interesting little area. If we do actually move back down here, it is possible we could come and look to retest this zone before looking to push back to the upside. So it is a little area that we could actually see this break down to. But for as long as we hold this support zone here, this 1587 area is really the lowest I'd want to go with this. There is still potential we could look to rally up here and either, like I said, look to complete this as an ABC, which would be looking for instead of this impulsive structure that we have here, what we could then just have is a move where we move 1-to-1 with this. So we come up here, we go, say we retrace back into here. I mean, we potentially are completed. The 1 hour does have some room to drop on the stochastic, but for the most part, it is possible to rally from here. But yeah, the thing is, if we move up, yeah, so 1-to-1 would be this 1717. So that would be a zone to watch. But like I said, if we look to basically, where is that actually? Sorry. That makes more sense. So this 1-to-1 would actually be here at this 1694, and that would effectively be a 1-to-1 move instead. And then this would just be an ABC move here, where we have this is an A, this is a B, and then this is a C wave. And that would just complete a corrective structure then. Then we could potentially be setting up for like for a flat correction for this fourth wave, though. I was expecting a simple zigzag, so it wouldn't be, I would be a bit confused about getting this in this area, but it is still possible that this could be an A, we come up for a B wave, and then we drop back down for that C wave. So we just got to give it a little bit more time and see how these things play out exactly. We can argue as well that there's a potentially simple impulse within this move, and basically this would then look at including this area here, where we said it's possible that this could be a truncated fifth, but then we'd have to look at this as a 1-2 into there, and then potentially looking for this as either a fourth wave down, and then looking for this fifth wave. And basically the thing is with this, we could potentially be completed here as a 5-wave move. It's very ugly and I don't like it because of the truncation, but sometimes these things happen. So it's possible it could actually complete in here and then we actually retrace deeper. If this is actually played out and we're not going to push up again, what we could do is look for that support again, like I said, in that 1578 to that 1543 area. And then basically look for this move down in a 3-wave move. So we'd have to look at it from here. So we'd say something like this would play out, and then we'd get another leg down, and that would potentially look to bring us back into this zone of the 618. So it's possible we could get something like this, but basically if we come back above the 1640, it would invalidate the potential that actually if we come back above this area here of 1632, it would invalidate the idea of this ABC down like we've got it here. So yeah, it's one of those things. We're gonna have to just give it a bit of time. It's possible, like I said, that we could continue within this channel line and look to retest lower down in this fourth wave region, and this becomes a bigger move. This is an A, B, and a C, and then we come to break down into this zone again. This 1535 is the higher range of it, which we've actually moved into already, like I said, but the common zone is this 1453 to this 1389 as a 50% and 50% and a 382. So it just needs a bit more time. If we move down in this channel again, I'd be interested to see how we interact at this zone here of roughly 1515 and this other channel, and then look potentially for that push up from there, or alternatively we carry on down deeper into this, and then we find support in this zone of this previous second wave like we were talking about potentially, or it could just be over here in this 1453. So yeah, we're going to give it a bit more time, see how the moves play out, and I hope that you found the information useful. If you did, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and why not leave us some feedback down below in the comment section. Also in the description below you'll find a link to Discord. Why not come join? It's free to join. Once you're in the general chat area, just mention a member of staff. We'll be happy to help you out with anything you may need. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope everyone has a great day. We'll see each other in the next one. Take care, everybody.